Hey guys, free pick time. All right, back with another free play. Let's win some money today. We got a baseball play for you guys today. I'm going to walk you through why I like this play and why I think it's profitable. Before we jump into that, we got a busy day coming up in Masterclass. We got a 2-unit play going this afternoon at 4 p.m. I have an indicator on that game that is 22-3. 22-3. That's a pretty powerful indicator. Tonight, got a big play on the basketball game. I gave that out yesterday. I love it. Think there's a ton of value, and if you're interested, you know what to do. BenderWins.com, guys. $99 a month gets you my full card every single day. We got a lot more plays going on. Got a lot of prop bets and whatnot. Our props have been absolutely on fire, so hope to keep that going. I want to talk quickly before today's play about yesterday. No, 2 days ago. I didn't have a free play yesterday. I gave out Chicago. They were playing the Mets. They lost. Couple things about that game. Here's number one. What is the most important thing in sports betting? Other than bankroll management, that is. It's that we find value, okay? I constantly talk about that. Let's find value. And the way that we measure how we're finding value is not necessarily through wins and losses. It is through beating the closing line. If we beat the closing line being the most accurate representation of where that line should be, once all the sharps and the not so sharps have all been priced into it, and we didn't do that. I failed to beat the closing line in that game. They got blown out. But regardless of the score, even before that very first pitch was thrown, as a sports bettor, I had lost. I had failed to do my job, which is beat the closing line. Now, some people did bring to my attention as well, Smart Money 34 was on the Mets in that game. And some people said that, they follow us both. And it was like the first time we'd gone up against each other. So without further ado, tip of the cap, you were on the right side, Mr. Smart Money 34, and I wasn't, not even close. So, you can dwell on this kind of stuff and let it bother you. But at the end of the day, you have to learn from this stuff and try to overcome it. Going back over the game, as I do with all my games, but going back over the game, I saw what I liked in the game. I don't know, to be honest with you, if I could have gotten onto the Mets. Bravo to, Smart Money 34 who did. I don't know if I could have gotten onto the Mets, to be honest with you, but I probably could have got myself at least off the Cubs. So, when you're betting on sports, guys, you're going to have winners and you're going to have losers. But, I think the most important thing is that you continue to learn, you continue to go back over your mistakes. Don't just forget about them and move on. I mean, emotionally, mentally, you want to forget about them, but you do want to go back and cap your games. But the bottom line is, before that first pitch of that game was even thrown, it was a bad play because I didn't beat the closing line. I didn't find value. That's what I pride myself on. And that is what we do so often in Masterclass. Just have an edge where we're going in, we got a game at minus 115 and the line closed at minus 135. We have edge. We have done our job, right? And that's how you guys should really measure yourselves as sports bettors to make sure that you're finding value. How often are you beating the closing line? Please track that. All right. So I already mentioned, guys, we got a 2-unit play going in Masterclass. Got a big play in the basketball game tonight. BenderWins.com for the full card. Let's jump into what I got for you guys. We are going to go with Baltimore minus 115. Love Baltimore this year. We actually bet before the season. We bet 2-unit play on Baltimore wins for the season over. They're tracking right now, that's for sure. Even I didn't think they were going to put up these kind of numbers, but they got such a great squad. And perennially, it seems like they just find ways to smash left-handed pitchers. This year right now, not being any different. They are hitting 264 versus lefties. Only 246, I say only 246 versus righties. Day games, they performed really well. And also, betting 267 in day games versus 242 at night. Nice steam on this one. Look, we got 5 steam bets on Baltimore, okay? 5 steam bets, only 1 steam bet on Texas. Money distribution as well. I would prefer a contrarian play, although, unlike NBA and some other leagues, the money distribution doesn't matter as much, okay? In baseball, if you're above 50% of the money, the game plays out. In the NBA, often you see weird things happen, right? But in this particular case, it's 51% of bets, but 59% of money, okay? So an absolute ideal money distribution, the greatest money distribution that you're ever going to find will be a difference between 7 to 21% of your bets and your money, with money being more, and optimally it would be contrarian. So I mean, probably the best money distribution you're ever going to look at would be to see 30% of bets and 45% of money. It's a contrarian play, meaning if you win, Vegas wins, and vice versa. It's also, you're seeing a 15% difference between that. You want to see optimally 7 to 21%. That is the sweet spot where these games have performed the best. Okay. We have one of those, but we don't have contrarian. Again, there'd be pause for concern in basketball, not so much in baseball. Baseball, it's literally just confirming that this is the right side. This is the sharp side. I think Baltimore gets it done. I mentioned already, guys, we got a lot going on today. 2-unit play, big basketball play, tip of the cap again to Smart Money 34. You got the best of me this time. I hope we're not against each other again anytime soon, because your people say good things about you. I gotta start following you, I guess. BetYourWins.com for the full card, guys. Best of luck. We'll see you soon.